What is going on, guys? JT back on a video, and today we have a new kind of quick tip video on exactly what the new items are in Pokemon Go Generation 2 and what the new berries are. I'm going to go through each one and I'm going to explain it extensively and tell you exactly what it does, how to use it, where to get it, etc. But before we get into it, if you guys please leave a like on the video, I would appreciate it a lot. Let's get to it. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with berries since those aren't as important as the evolution items, but they are still important. So the new two berries that are integrated in Pokemon Go Generation 2 are the Nana Berry and the Pineapple Berry. I think that's how they're pronounced. So the Nana Berry, which if you can't tell, it's bananas, and Nanib is like banana backwards almost, so that's what that is. And what you do is you feed this to a Pokemon to calm it down, making it less erratic. If you guys have played it, I'll probably have on screen some clips of it. If you guys have played Generation 2 and some of the encounters, some of the Pokemon aren't as like chill as they used to be. So, you know, sometimes they would jump or move or hit it, but now they like move to the side, move to the other side, move up, move down, jump, do a 360, YY, fakey, fakey. So they do a lot of stuff, and a way to help you catch it, especially if you're not too good at catching, and it really helps for people who are new to the game. You give them a Nana Berry, and that'll like tell them, it'll give them, it's pretty much a chill pill. When you think of a Nana Berry, think of a chill pill. You give them a chill pill, they're gonna chill in one spot and give you an easier way to catch it. And the other berry is a Pineapple Berry, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a pineapple. And what this does is, I think this is my more favorite one since I'm already pretty good at catching, I would say. What this does is if you feed it to a Pokemon, it'll make it drop more candy. So, what you do if you find like a really, really rare encounter, one, you could either raspberry and really try to get it, or two, if it's that rare, you could go with a gamble and give it a Pineapple Berry, and if you catch it, you can get double the candy. So there's a new system integrated into the new Pokemon Go Generation 2, and what it is when you find a second evolution Pokemon, you get more candy. So for example, let's say you find a Cyndaquil. That's nice, you'll get 3 candies from catching it, and then the 1 for the transfer. But if you find a Quilava, you would get 6 candies and then 1 for the transfer. And if you find a Typhlosion, you get 10 candies plus the transfer, and that's how it is normally. Imagine if you threw on that Pineapple Berry, that is gonna be at most 22 candies if you, for some reason, needed to transfer a Typhlosion. Wait, let me pause that. I actually kind of said that wrong. So you don't get 2 candies for the transfer, you only get the double candies for the catch. So if you did transfer a Typhlosion, you would get 21, not 22 anyways. Let's say you caught a Cyndaquil with the Pineapple Berry, you would get +6 for catching it and then 1 for the transfer. A Quilava would be +12 and 1 for the transfer, and then a Typhlosion would be +20 and 1 for the transfer. Nonetheless, you get a lot of candy, and this berry is really, really awesome. So expect these to be a little bit harder to find than the Nana Berry. They're very useful and they're very good, but it is a risk though, because if you don't use your raspberry, you could have the chance of losing it. So another thing you can do, you can use that to farm your berries for those low evolution Pokemon, kind of like the Pidgeys and the Rattatas of Gen 2, or not Rattata, no, I guess the Rattatas of Gen 2 that have the low amount of evolution candy, kind of like the Marils and the Sentrits. Something like that would definitely work well if you are trying to farm. So that's the Nana Berry and the Pineapple Berry, and those are the 2 berries that are new, and that's how to use them. And how to get them is you want to get them from Pokestops. So I don't know if I explained that earlier, but the way to get them, you want to hit a Pokestop, just like the raspberry, and you'll get those other berries. Again, don't think they're as common, but they're definitely there. All right, now let's talk about the new items that are in the game. So there are a few items, and I'll list them here. There's the Metal Coat, the King's Rock, the Sunstone, the Dragon Scale, and the Upgrade. These 5 items are required for evolutions of these following Pokemon. So for the Metal Coat, you're going to want to use it when you evolve an Onix to a Steelix, or a Scyther to a Scizor. As for the King's Rock, you're going to want to use it when you want to evolve a Poliwhirl to a Politoed, or a Slowpoke to a Slowking. And then for the Sunstone, you're going to want to use it when you evolve a Gloom into a Blossom and a Sunkern into a Sunflora. And the Dragon Scale only has 1 evolution. It's for the use to Seadra to turn it to a Kingdra, and that's a really awesome evolution. I think that's going to be really high in the CP wise. And my most favorite, which I think is because it's the most rare, is the Upgrade, which you can use to upgrade the Porygon to a Porygon 2. But just having one of these items isn't enough to evolve the Pokemon into the next evolution. You still need the required candies for the evolution, so you need the required candies plus one of the items. Now I'm going to explain each and every item and exactly what they do. Each item has their unique description. For example, we have the Metal Coat here, which is a coating that can make certain species of Pokemon evolve. It is a special metallic film. The descriptions really don't mean anything. They're literally just telling you it's only for a specific Pokemon, which I've already listed, so you guys pretty much know that by now. And the other ones all have their unique descriptions. But the way to get these is a little difficult. So it is the same thing as the berries. You need to go to a Pokestop and give that bad boy a spin. But the spin is, it's gonna be really hard to get. It's not gonna be easy. We went hunting for a couple hours yesterday, maybe close to 4 hours, and we hit tons and tons and tons of Pokestops. And the only thing we got was 1 metal coat, and I think Brandon over there got 2 King's Rock. So they're really, really rare. Don't expect them to find them easily, and I think the upgrade is gonna be the hardest one to find, or the Dragon Scale. But I know people who have found the upgrade and have got their Porygon too, and it is really awesome. But again, the way to get them is you want to get them by spinning a Pokestop. It's not going to be easy, so don't expect to get on the first try, but you definitely will get it after a while. And that's pretty much all you have to know about the new items and the new berries. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will try to get to them, or our fellow fan base will help you. If you guys liked the video, leave a like on the video. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe if you guys want to hear the latest on new catches, new adventures, new tips. I got another tip video coming soon on Ditto, so expect that. Love you guys. Deuces.